So Nano Banana 2 released today. Google has been on a complete rampage. They launched their new large language model, Gemini 3, just earlier this week. And then they also launched on the same day that they launched Gemini 3, their new agentic IDE, anti-gravity. And then now, today, they just launched Nano Banana 2, which is now officially the greatest image model, AI image model that we've seen thus far. We have now crossed the line of real versus non AI, and there's absolutely no going back. We're going to be using Higgsfield AI to create different uh, text to image generations using the new Nano Banana. By the way, if you subscribe to Higgsfield before Monday, November 24th, they're offering unlimited Nano Banana Pro generations for literally a whole year. You definitely want to hop on that if it's something that interests you. So I have a few examples that I want to try here of using the image model. And as we know with Higgsfield, there are all the top image models here. So you have, of course, Nano Banana. Now you have the regular Nano Banana. You have GPT Image. You have different image and video models that you can use with the platform. But for this, we're going to be using specifically Nano Banana. We'll be doing it on, we'll try different levels of quality just to test it out. And I have some very specific use cases. So first one that I want to do is related to my own personal workflow. So I've been building a mobile app called Drop Card app, and this is a contact management app. And I vibe coded the app entirely. Now I'm at the point where I have users on the platform and I'm looking to continue iterating on it. I want to, of course, keep the app robust, not impact the user experience, but I want to be able to add new features, take feedback, and take the platform further. And so what I did was first of all, I learned Git and version control and how to do continuous development. And so in that process, I put together a guide around using Git, GitHub, and I want to create an infographic of that guide with Nano Banana, as that's one of the use cases that I'm seeing is very exceptional. So I'm actually going to take this guide that I have here, Git and GitHub for the AI native builder, and I'm just going to literally copy the text from here. With Higgsfield, it's literally text to image or image to image if you wanted to upload an image. And then I'm going to paste in that text here. And then right before it, I'm going to go and say, help me turn this into an infographic / explainer on Git and GitHub cater to the AI native builder. And then I'm just gonna, well, let's do this one on 4K since we're just starting this off. And then we're gonna click generate. That uses 4 credits right here. And then we see that's right here in the queue. And we'll come back and see what the progress of that was. All right, so here we have here, let's see what it came up with. So this is the infographic that it created. Look at how precise. And so one of the issues that we've seen with a lot of the infographics or just images when it features words specifically is that a lot of times it gets the wording wrong, that words will be spelled off or not even be real letters. But we can see here, Git and GitHub, the AI native builder's guide, the core mindset, concept over command. And this is very, very accurate strategy, syntax, Git, GitHub, AI assistant. So this is a dope infographic. It almost looks like something you would post on your wall or in your workplace. Branch, main, develop, feature. So this really breaks it down and is very, very clean and succinct. The safe workflow, the AI augmented process, setup, start feature, save progress, backup, integrate. So this is very cool, and this is showing the power of Nano Banana for sure. So that was the first one I wanted to try, and of course we're going to save that. Second one we're going to do is going to be based off of a video I watched earlier today. So I watched this, I was on this webinar around vibe coding and security. Again, you're probably seeing a pattern, a trend here around kind of what I'm championing, which is I truly believe that over the next 12 to 18 months, vibe coding is going to be a genuine profession for many people, and in order for that to truly adhere, some of the more kind of careful parts of the craft will be extremely important. So security is one of those, and I have slides from that webinar earlier that I've turned into text, like a text guide, and I'm going to turn that into an infographic as well. So this is the guide right here, guide to vibe coding security, how to build apps with AI without accidentally breaking the internet. So we're going to copy this. It's 3 pages long, and then we're going to let's say credit card keys. Let's just say API keys. All right, we're going to copy this, and then we're going to put that into the chat right there, and say help. I'm going to actually, for this one, I'm going to put help me turn this into a whiteboard explainer on vibe coding security, drawing inspiration and information from the content as follows. The whiteboard should have been drawn on by a black expo marker. And so then we'll do maybe we'll do 2K just to try out a different image quality, see if that made a difference or makes a difference or not. All right, we got this one done right here. Let's see what it looks like. Guide to vibe coding security, building apps with AI safely, how to build apps with AI without accidentally breaking the internet. All right, so, and look at this. I mean, oh, they literally have the expo marker right here. You see the eraser, and this literally looks like something that someone drew on a whiteboard. I see here some other options too. So you can also edit, you can upscale, product placement, you can animate. Interesting. So what if I were to click video? What does that do? Okay, then you can prompt the image. What if I put, I don't know, a teacher explaining vibe coding after he drew on the whiteboard? So just showing how you can use some of the other tools that Higgsfield actually has in its toolbox, if you will. All right, let's see what we got.
Vibe coding just means you tell an AI the feeling of the app you want, and it writes the code. You describe, it generates, you run it, and then refine. But here's the catch. The AI will try to please you, and it doesn't always know it's safe. That's why we treat it like a junior intern.
That's pretty good. That's actually really quality. Now the thing with Sora, you see how it changed the wording, so not all the wording is as it should be. That's the the issue with that, especially when you have a lot of wording on the on the item. Now that is unlike the Nano Banana Pro, where again it looks like something that was actually written on a whiteboard. All right, so a few more examples that I want to do. This next example I'm going to do is going to be more of like a portrait image type of photo. So all right, so we're going to choose another one. So it's going to be, of course, Nano Banana Pro. Let's even make it 1K now for this one. All right, adding an image of myself, and I wanted to do a scene. So can you create a new photo with the person in the image using multiple different color schemes and putting the person in different, I'll say, dispositions. And let's see if it does multiple photos. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm going to try it on this 1K just to kind of get a different vibe, and then maybe I'll try that one on 4K as well. But just kind of want to see how it comes out. Now this is dope. This is dope. I love that it did it in multiple perspectives. So it came out pretty quickly after doing it with the 1K. Let's try the same exact prompt but 4K. Cool. All right. So this one made it higher quality, but the less colorful. That's colorful. It still came out pretty quickly though. This is good. This is good. This first one was very similar to the original that I put up there. This is cool. This is very cool. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Let's try this. Remove the Penovation center stand, and also put the person in another environment. Make it 4K. And I don't know, let's make it even 9:6. Okay, interesting. So okay, put me in a different environment. So I'll say now these pictures look less like me than the other ones, to be honest. I don't know if any of them actually look like me for real. Maybe if I had given it more examples, but yeah, but this is cool. This is cool. I mean, the quality of the images are are really good. But yeah, all right. So the last example we're going to do is the Bitcoin white paper. So I'm going to pull that up. So now with this one, I'm going to paste in all the text from the white paper. We can make it a 16 by 9. Give it more space. And I'm going to say turn the white paper into a visual. I'm just going to say into a visual explainer. Let's see what that comes up with. Prompt is too long. That's not good. All right. I don't even know what to take out. Well, let's first of all, let's try to take out, I guess, the references. Still too long. Yeah, I don't know if we can do it then. Do we take out? You know what? Let's man, I don't even know what to take out then. How about this? Let's use prompts to, it says 1500, right? 15,000 characters. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to shrink it then. Can you summarize the white paper in fewer than 15,000 characters? And then we can take copy that and then put it into the prompt, and we can go about it that way. All right, so we're going to take the paper, the summary, and we're going to pop that in, I should say, into a visual explainer. Let's see what it gives us. All right, so this one gave us another infographic similar to that first one we did with GitHub and Git. Peer-to-peer electronic cash system, visual explainer, core idea, problem, reclaiming the space. Yeah, so you know me, I'm a visual learner. So I love this kind of stuff for that. And I just love that you're able to, you know, really explain things in new ways, create guides, tell stories. And that's what this allows you to do through images, through visuals, through turning images into videos. And one of the pros of Gemini 3 and the new image model is that it makes working with AI in a multimodal way a lot more effective. And so I'm excited to continue to use Higgsfield as this rolls out further, and as Google continues to just storm this AI space. And I hope these examples were very helpful for a couple of different sort of scenarios. And yeah, this is Nano Banana Pro. Again, you can get an unlimited 1 year by signing up before November 24th. And I will see you guys